It's time for a road trip, and I'm taking a trip to Roswell, New Mexico during the time of crazy COVID-19. This will be a socially distant trip. I do have plenty of hand sanitizer, face masks, and Clorox wipes packed. Now, for the most part, I'll be keeping to myself, staying in the room, but I'm just trying to break up the monotony somehow. So join me. I'm driving from Tucson, Arizona to Roswell, New Mexico. The distance is about 460 miles, and it should take about 7.5 hours. This is the first rest stop of the trip with the dogs, and but I'm gonna go see if I can get them to walk around and do a little exercise, get their legs moving and stuff. So notice the caution signs along the interstate. This stretch of the interstate near Lordsburg is known for really bad dust storms. So 2 hours later, this is the second rest stop of the trip, and this is in Las Cruces, Mexico. The interesting thing about this rest stop is it's kind of perched up above the little town of Las Cruces, so you can look down in the valley and see that quaint little town. And there was also a really cool, large, like art installation of a roadrunner. This was about as close as I got to the Roadrunner. There were people there. I'm just trying to keep my distance, and it was really hot. So, you know, I wasn't outside of the air conditioning for very long. Continuing on my travels east of the city of Las Cruces, New Mexico, you start kind of crossing through the rugged mountain range of the Organ Mountains. So I've been driving about almost 5 hours, a little less than 5 hours. I think we're about 2.5 hours away from Roswell. And we're getting close to White Sands National Monument, which is now a national park, and I've been wanting to go there, but it's been closed down because of COVID. I'm not sure as of today whether it's open or not. If it is, I don't know, there's probably restrictions or something. I don't think I'll be stopping this time around because there's just not enough time. This is a quick trip and I want to get to Roswell relatively early. But the rain clouds are building. The drive has been very scenic, as you can see from the videos. It's starting to get pretty windy out, and it looks like maybe there's rain in the distance. So let me show you what those clouds look like. Those rain clouds may not look like anything to you, but I have not seen rain in forever, so I was pretty excited to see them on my horizon. So we had to slow down for a border checkpoint. So that's the checkpoint right there, and I think that's where the White Sands start. So White Sands border checkpoint.
Onto US 70.
So it's a little bit weird that there's a checkpoint this far north because we were traveling further south, I guess closer to Mexico, but now we're heading north, so that's weird. There's just a lot of border checkpoints now. You hit border checkpoints in Arizona, you hit them in California, on your way to San Diego. I guess just the times we live in. The border checkpoint. He just said, "Have a nice day." That was it. Right, princess? Is that all he said? This was the most scenic part of the trip. Now, this is White Mountain, or Sierra Blanca, and it's a long-time landmark for travelers. The highest peak soars almost 12,000 feet. The Apache considered sacred, and it is said that during a turbulent storm at this special place, white painted woman gave birth and all life began. I'm now out of the forest and back onto the plains entering Roswell. So this is the room. It smelled really clean coming in. It looks really clean. It's a little bit dated, nothing fancy, but I think the price to stay here was like $55. And the thing that made this attractive is that I could bring the 2 little dogs. So here's the bathroom. See, nothing super fancy, but bed is clean. Pulled the sheets back to make sure. TV, desk, there is a refrigerator, but that's it. Kind of simple, but for $55 and being able to bring the dogs for $10 extra each, it's a good deal. The 1950s were the heyday for little green aliens and UFOs, and that was all due to the summer of 1947 in Roswell, New Mexico. On July 18, 1947, the headline of the Roswell Daily Record read, "RAAF captures flying saucer on ranch in Roswell." And since then, Roswell, New Mexico has capitalized on anything and everything UFO or aliens, from the UFO museum to aliens just adorning local shops, Domino pizzas. There was even a lone place with aliens painted on it. I mean, anything that you could imagine, there were aliens. Alien footsteps, alien invasion. Yeah. So just finished exploring a little bit of downtown Roswell. There was supposed to be a UFO festival this weekend, starting today, tomorrow, and Sunday, but that's been canceled because of COVID. So headed towards the McDonald's that is shaped like a UFO. I don't know if it's going to be better to see at night, but I'm going to stop by now to see what it looks like. Might as well. I'm already down here. So let's go check it out. So this is downtown Roswell on a Friday night, about 7:15. So this McDonald's coming up is the UFO-shaped McDonald's. I don't know if it's going to look as interesting during the day as it would at night, but let's go check it out anyways, since it's here. Throughout the world, there's very little variation in brand identity of McDonald's, but believe it or not, this is the world's only UFO-themed McDonald's, and it's in Roswell, New Mexico. So not only is the exterior UFO-themed, so is the inside. So because of COVID-19, I did not go inside of this McDonald's, but I did learn that the intergalactic theme does convey even inside with various sculptures and artwork. And this guy that you got a little peek of earlier, he's a 22-foot tall alien located at the Dunkin' Donuts in Roswell on Main Street. So I'm out for an evening walk, took the doggy for a little evening walk, and I noticed that the hotel lights turned on. Do you see that? They are evening walk, no one outside. Rained earlier, which made it humid, but now it feels nice. I'm going to take a walk because I saw a little motel with an alien family, I think, and a UFO. And I also saw Domino's Pizza with a UFO, so I'm gonna go see that. So it's actually 4th of July, and there were some people lighting off fireworks here. You can see a little bit of smoke in the air. So that was kind of nice to see a couple fireworks. So here we have an alien sort of driving a horseless wagon. And here you have another alien with a tiny little family. Wonder why that one alien is so much bigger than the other. And so there's one more alien to see, and he's at the Domino's Pizza. So let's go find this alien at the Domino's Pizza. So I spotted an alien driving through here at this Domino's Pizza. So I want to go have a look. And oh, they have a donut place here. And there's an alien head in the O. I'm at Andrew's Donuts and Deli in Roswell, New Mexico, and I'm gonna go in there. I'm like on this hunt to get an alien decorated donut or something that speaks Roswell. So it's Saturday morning, and I've been trying out new donuts every Saturday and yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do, and I'll probably get like an iced coffee to go with it. So let's go have a look to see what Andrew's Donuts has, and then I'll let you know, or you'll see whether I was able to find an alien themed donut or not. Spoiler alert, there wasn't even a hint of alien or UFO edible anything inside this shop, but I tried. I'm back from the short walk to Andrew's Donuts, and I ordered a caramel iced coffee. This is it. It's good, but it's like tastes like a dessert in a cup. There's like a lot of sugar. It's very sweet. I wanted something more like caffeinated, like just real coffee with ice. So I'm probably not gonna finish that. And they didn't have any alien themed donuts, but I got a maple glazed donut just to try there. A lot of the frosting came off on the wrapper, like the little packaging that it was in. But we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this is.
The Orgo adds the fruit and nut paste, and hot on its heels is cocoa powder for a chocolatey twist.
This is beginning to look like a whole new world.
It's good. The maple's really tasty. Maple has a good flavor.
The blended bliss mix is fed in the forming machine that will transform it from block to ball.
And there you have it. That concludes my basically less than 24 hours spent in the actual little town of Roswell. On the way out of town, I took a little scenic route, did notice some beautiful houses, and just a lovely way to end the trip. And now it's time for another 7.5 hour drive back to